My name is Emmett Upton. I'm the owner of Iron Tusk Tattoos. We give people tattoos with needles and various other instruments, mainly needles. Well, really just needles is how we apply the tattoos, and ink. We also provide people with a fun environment, great experience, and small amounts of trauma. And piercings, we also pierce people with, you guessed it, needles. Mainly our immaturity, our inability to take anything seriously. And yeah, we give people stories to tell. When they go home, the occasional dog bite. No one ever gets bit by dogs here. Not anymore. The fish, people do really love our various fish tanks. Not only are they aesthetically pleasing, but if there's ever a food shortage of any kind, just dip into the fish tank. There's blue-green algae, spirulina, that's a superfood. Historic downtown is always a perk. I mean, the exposed brick is super cool. High ceilings, just the atmosphere and the sense of community downtown as well. Like everybody is super duper duper cool to one another here. You actually know your neighbors, and love them, which is awesome. I've never been in a place where it's like, what's up neighbor? Cup of sugar? But so that's really refreshing. It's not a cold environment. It's nice. Big sense of community, I love it. It's just been an all-around great experience. I have had zero complaints in the almost 3 years I've been here. Not a one. So we're doing good. To make it awesome. To make it weird, unique. Didn't want anybody coming in being like, oh, a tattoo shop. You know what I mean? Because it's like, come on. Just to be different, and cater to like all walks of life, not just like the pirate biker guy. It's family friendly. Smiles and sunshine, not chains and spiders. I'd say just having every inch of this place being custom, like totally custom made. Everything's like a one-of-a-kind piece of art. It's cool having a lot of art on the walls, but like what's even cooler is working in the piece of art, which is awesome. It's very inspirational and it really gets your creative juices going. You know what I mean? I was introduced through my little brother, William Everett, a great man who knew Raven, him and my buddy Seth, who has this restaurant just down the street here. And Will actually did a lot of scouting out for me before I was able to move to town. And he kind of like bridged that gap. And then I came down and met the wonderful Raven Young. She's a very magnetic person. Smiley, happy, helpful, nice. So I was like, oh man, this couldn't be any better. Like, perfect. It was all just super smooth. And the fact that a lot of our supplies we could get right from Raven was awesome. Like our floor, like all our countertops, and like the flooring itself, and the glue, I mean, she didn't just say, here you go, here's a $9,000 floor for free, but like, it just made it easy. Just made it easy. We didn't have to go and blah, 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 blah. Exactly how I envisioned. It's 100% exactly in every aspect what I had envisioned. That was the goal to begin with, was weird and different. And the goal to not being disappointed is to never have expectations, right? So I was going for cool and I got cool. Oh, yeah, Jace is the guy that did all of our half walls, a fellow by the name of Jace Bolden. His company is The Grateful Welder, and the dude is an absolute animal and can make your wildest dreams come to life. And of course, there's a lot of history in all this too. One thing I did not expect was to have pieces of the birthing tree, which is, a lot of people aren't familiar with it. It's a very historically significant tree here in McMinnville. And we've got like branches and chunks of it just all over this shop. And it's a really magical thing to have that I really didn't expect to get. Well, doing it here, I just love McMinnville. Like a lot. It's really cool. Just a really chill, laid back place, full of nice folks. Michigan isn't exactly the breeding ground for nice people. So I was like, well, I better get out of there. And then where's the best place to go? Well, it's McMinnville, Tennessee, of course. So, and everybody knows that. I've lived here before and just always had a big old time. So I wanted to do that again. And then getting downtown is really cool because it's quaint. It's nice. I like it. As soon as people walk in here, they go, oh man, I'm getting tattooed here. And that's been immensely helpful in growing the brand, as they say. Just the aesthetics of the place alone. Even if none of us knew how to do our jobs, people would come in and think that we do, so I think that's a really important thing, and it has helped tremendously. Just the building itself, it's awesome. I mean, it makes us look like we're professional, mature adult people. And then they talk to us and they're like, okay, no, you're not. Really good tattoos and piercings. That's the main thing. As long as they're leaving with something they can wear forever, that they're gonna love showing off forever, that's gonna age well and be done safely, no one's getting any of that sweet hep C. That's the main thing, if you're taking anything away from here, I hope it's a fantastic tattoo or piercing.